Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Oh no, who's fucking raiding me with meows? It better not be Kobe again. Fuck it. Oh jeez. Who's meow raiding? Oh, it's Marisha. Yo, I didn't know you were streaming, dude. How's it going, everyone? Will my bank rug me? Tune in next week to find out. It's a bit concerning. It's crazy. You know, I was expecting something to break this year. I wasn't expecting it to play out how it is currently playing out. It's kind of strange. The best trade I've taken this week was shorted the Nasdaq at 12,200. I closed down at 12k. That's the best trade I've taken this week, probably. I caught the ES as well, but not as good an entry. I got in at like 3,900. Got down to the weekly open, I think. Or it might have been 3,910, I can't remember. But those were the two best trades I've taken this week. But ES is fighting the yearly open now. It's pretty bad. It looks awful. If we look at the 3-month chart, like, big fucking oof. Well, you could argue that the Fed promoted poor risk management by just handing out fucking free sweeties, you know what I mean? They after COVID, I think, well, my opinion for the longest time is that they did QE for way too long and way too aggressively. There was no need for it. Thoughts on everyone creaming for 28k? Well, I don't know, let's see what happens. What's interesting is, I don't know if you've watched the stream recently, but I can't remember how many weeks ago it was. I said it would really struggle around this 26.5 to sort of 27.2 area, because everyone thinks if you break highs, the next port of call is like the previous consolidation. But the more often than not, when you get like an inefficient initiative move out of value like this, it generally is where price exhausts and fails to continue on breakouts. So this is where it pretty much stalled, right, in this inefficiency, because it just doesn't have the momentum to like get through that sort of thin area. So that's kind of where it stalled. One thing I would say, like, the highs on ETH aren't particularly great in my opinion, so I'm not ruling out another move up. We've got these equal highs that didn't get swept on Ethereum, and also we've got this sort of breakdown candle that I think is quite a good target. So it wouldn't surprise me if ETH moved up for another move. I think the most important pivotal chart right now is the ES, to be honest. ES is going to dictate sort of intraday bounces and stuff off this yearly open level, in my opinion. It's such a big level to defend. You know, if the ES convincingly breaks through this level and consolidates below it, then it paints a pretty bleak picture, in my opinion, and it sort of brings in 3,600, I think. Hey, Delta, how you doing? I'm a bit of a stickler for, like, you know, I really like hard data and fundamentals. I'm a bit of a nerd for that sort of stuff. So, equivocal, really. The data just, you know, you can't refute data like that. Adam is completely gay. How does one with a 6-figure net worth make it to 8 figures from this point on? Survive, bro. You know? This ain't the period where you're going to turn 6 to 8. Such sweet lows down to 23.9 on Bitcoin. This is garbage, really. It's pretty rancid, isn't it? I think if it consolidates below here and can't get back above 25.3, I think it's probably a swing short, to be honest. I think it's probably a swing short, and it wouldn't surprise me if we retrace this entire move, actually, and probably come all the way down lower. Altcoins I think altcoins are playing a what am I trying to say? Just fucking dribbling on my chin. Painting a much clearer picture than Bitcoin and ETH, in my opinion. They just look like failed short squeezes into resistance, a lot of them. I think the clearest ones, I think Ape looks like fucking dog shit. You know, if you want to be bullish OP, this is your level of invalidation, so at least you got a clear opportunity here. The problem is, it's kind of indicating to me the start of a new trend, in my opinion. Because one thing I look at is peaks of RSI. So peak here. Let's do it on the chart. So it peaked. Next peak is higher on price. Next peak higher. Next peak higher. This is your first sort of warning sign, really. So it's peaked here. So to me, this is indicating a shift in trend. So it might be like this now. Yeah. It's just a nice simple way of sort of determining trending market is where it tops out on the RSIs and bottoms out, etc. And I think the good thing about building a mechanical system is you get really comfortable and taking your losses. I think that's one of the hardest parts of being a trader, is getting comfortable losing. But if you're really mechanical in your approach, it really doesn't matter, and then you just take them on the chin. I think that's the biggest breakthrough for most traders, is when you can take losses on the chin. But most people tend to like avoid trades because they can't afford to lose or don't want to lose. I mean, this isn't a trade I took. This is just an example. Let's just use this low for an example. If I see price starting to squeeze up, I had set my target first of like, I think that low is going to get swept. So how far away from my target can I get an entry, sort of thing? And then I look to refine that entry once I've sort of pinpointed the target. That's why I'm very good at sort of trend scalping like this, because I caught like three scalps on this move down. Because once I start, you know, it's like here, for example. So I took the initial short and sort of closed it for a few hundred points. But as soon as we started breaking down here, I got short here and took this rotation, okay? But basically my end target is right in here, okay? This is my end goal. I'm not trying to capture the entire move in one, but because I've got an end goal target, my sort of thought process is to break it down into rotations until the target's hit, kind of thing. So I have the target first once I see that weakness. So that'll help you. Focus on the target first and then hone in on your entry. My head says be careful with these weekly candles because they're a bit scammy. And you've also got to look at the level that silver's coming into here. You know, big level. And, you know, this has been one of the most technically traded charts there is. It's been glorious. I mean, even just look where it bounced right off this support. So it wouldn't surprise me if silver did the savage all the way to range lows. So that would be pretty brutal, but as far as for trading, it might be nice. But I don't really live that lavishly now anyway, to be honest. I'm pretty sensible. Having said that, yeah, it says the guy just bought a new fucking car in a recession. I tell you what, guys, it's not looking. I can't believe like the speed in which people said it's over to it's a bull market again. I think people are honestly crazy. How can you predict a bull market now? It's fucking insane. It's like pure, what's the word? Cognitive dissonance. It's fucking crazy. Honestly, I just can't believe it. I honestly, a part of me wishes I could be that naive and innocent. It would be bliss. You know? They're probably happier than me. Cred is just ChatGPT 5. Yeah, it's actually a great description of Cred. He is. I just think most people should not say anything for the next 6 months and the previous 6 months. But, you know. Wow, it did sound like a fart. Wow, it really sounded like a fart. Oh, God, I'm in trouble. It was the chair, guys. It was the chair. Forget inflation, we've got rampant flatulation, yeah. Oh god, I love and hate you guys at the same time. We are our own worst enemy. I think we need to just bring back fucking predators. I think we need to bring back predators just into heavily populated areas so that we have so that we have you know, something to contend with other than ourselves. Give us a sense of perspective back. Should take all the guns away, give us spears, and just release fucking tigers across the populated cities and see what happens. Get our primal instincts back, because we just create issues for ourselves because we're so like fat and lazy. We've like beat the game, so we keep reinventing the game. It's fucking insanity. And now I think 20 fags is what? Oh yeah, I should say cigarettes for all the Americans watching. 20 cigarettes was like what, 18 quid now? It's mental. I knew it. 20 what? Watch Adam enter the chat now. He's like, just want to say 20 fags. Just so everyone knows, we call cigarettes fags. I don't know why. Probably because you look gay smoking them. So yeah, just to clarify, Jim's farted twice now on stream. He's called the end of the economy, and he's bought a soccer mum SUV. It's all downhill. It's all downhill. So yeah, that's some good advice for you. Next bull market, don't start spending. Save it for the bear market. Alright guys, we've been going 2 hours. We've had farts, we've had dooming, we've had memes, we've talked about cars, we've talked about everything other than markets. So I think I'll call it a day today, and I'll be back same time. Well, same day next week, not sure about the time, but I'll keep you posted. I'll go check I've not shit myself now. Catch you later.